Hi everyone! Welcome back to another video about Chinese mythology. 4 primordial zombies are the ancestors of Chinese zombies. In this video, you will hear the story of all 4 of them. As you know, Fuxi and Nuwa failed to seal Hou despite their combined efforts. Nuwa extracted Hou's soul from its body and split it into 3 pieces. These 3 soul fragments eventually escaped the seal and scattered across the world, where they eventually became 3 of the 4 primordial zombies. The last one, the most powerful primordial zombie, was formed from Hou's body itself, YingGou. YingGou was a great general under the command of the Yellow Emperor. It is a pity that in a battle with Qiyu, he did not follow the Yellow Emperor's order, which led to defeat. In a fit of rage, the Yellow Emperor sent him to guard the Netherworld Sea. YingGou accepted the Yellow Emperor's punishment, but he was quite dissatisfied in his heart. Until one day, his chance came. A fragment of Hou's soul drifted to the Netherworld Sea. YingGou wants to kill the soul of Hou. Although it was only a remnant soul, don't forget that Hou is also one of the 4 ancient gods. Even a remnant soul is far from comparable to YingGou. The remnant soul of Hou, without hesitation, invaded his body. YingGou was still resisting constantly at first, but under the continuous optimization of Hou, he slowly accepted its proposal. The 2 souls merged to become a more powerful god, a primordial zombie. YingGou's own strength was already extremely powerful. After merging with the soul of Hou, his body changed. The divine power in his body turned into endless corpse aura, and under the nourishment of the corpse aura, his body became even harder. After becoming the primordial zombie, YingGou was not reconciled to the fact that the Yellow Emperor demoted him to a small immortal guarding the Netherworld Sea, so he launched a crazy revenge against the Yellow Emperor, constantly disrupting the world. The Yellow Emperor held the Xuanyuan sword and fought against YingGou. The Xuanyuan sword itself is a sword of killing, and the murderous aura on the sword is the nemesis of corpse aura. Therefore, YingGou was at a disadvantage everywhere. This great battle lasted for a full 49 days. In the end, the Yellow Emperor used the Xuanyuan sword to destroy YingGou's body. YingGou was also extremely powerful. His soul carried endless corpse aura and fled. Then, he disappeared. HouQing initially helped the Yellow Emperor fight Qiyu as one of his great generals. HouQing was brave and good at fighting and was highly valued by the Yellow Emperor. Unfortunately, Qiyu had 81 powerful brothers, each of them powerful. In one battle, HouQing unfortunately died in battle. After HouQing died, his body was exposed in the wilderness because he fought to the death for the Yellow Emperor during his lifetime. But after his death, no one came to collect his body. His soul was even more resentful of the Yellow Emperor. By some strange coincidence, a remnant soul of Hou was wandering here. In order to avenge the Yellow Emperor, HouQing was willing to offer his soul to Hou. HouQing can be said to be a unique zombie. He is the first zombie to be resurrected from the dead. Although he is the ancestor of zombies, he is not a blood-sucking zombie, but a magical zombie that can fly. He doesn't have outstanding physical strength, but he has a more terrifying ability, cursing. He sneaked into the military camp and the slaughter began. Although his attack power is not strong, it is far from what the Yellow Emperor's gods can resist. Later, Nuwa arrived and eliminated HouQing. He became the shortest-lived primordial zombie. Before HouQing died, he cursed all the newly dead corpses with his soul. All those who died unjustly can become zombies. It is the reason for the phenomenon of corpses turning into zombies after death. NuBa. The Yellow Emperor's daughter's name was NuBa. She was quite beautiful and also very kind. During the time of the war between the Yellow Emperor and Qiyu, NuBa was so worried about her father that she fell seriously ill. Her health worsened day by day until it became clear that there was no hope of a cure. While NuBa was critically ill, the 3 souls of Hou broke through the seal of Nuwa and Fuxi and escaped. In order to avenge them, one of 3 souls of Hou sneaked into NuBa's room and took the opportunity to seize her body. However, its soul was incomplete, and an incomplete soul could not occupy NuBa's body. So, Hou fused its soul with NuBa's soul. After the fusion, NuBa mutated. Her hair began to turn white and fall out. Her entire forehead became wrinkled. Her body began to lose moisture and become extremely dry. Even more terrifying, NuBa's body emitted a massive amount of heat. Within a few miles of her, the moisture evaporated rapidly and the land became extremely dry. Her mutation caused panic among the Yellow Emperor and the villagers. Helplessly, the Yellow Emperor expelled NuBa and exiled her to the north. Since she would cause lakes and rivers to evaporate wherever she went, she was also known as HanBa. It is also for this reason that HanBa is also known as the god of drought. In the battle between the Yellow Emperor and Qiyu, she helped the Yellow Emperor defeat Qiyu. However, HanBa only made this one contribution to humanity. Later, she wandered through the north, causing droughts everywhere in the north, and many places turned into endless deserts. Even though he didn't want to, Yellow Emperor sent Yinglong to kill HanBa. JiangChen. JiangChen, according to the wild history, is the primordial zombie, a first-class zombie. Legend has it that long ago, Hao once asked Yuhuang Haotian for a giant branch of the divine tree. After Hu was sealed, the branch of the divine tree came into contact with Hao's body and slowly merged into it, becoming a new life form, the king of zombies, JiangChen. In fact, although there are 4 legendary primordial zombies, not all of them suck blood. Among them, only JiangChen is a blood-sucking zombie. JiangChen was formed from the transformation of Hao's body and has no soul. Therefore, all of JiangChen's descendants have no soul and inherit JiangChen's blood-sucking trait. And that's all I could find about the 4 primordial zombies. I personally find NuBa really pitiful. What do you think? Leave a comment below and let me know. Thank you and see ya!